As the storms continue to move through our area, the leading edge of this has already moved through Atlanta, but even though the leading edge is to the east of us, we're still getting some good rain here in the city. You can see this moderate and even some pockets of heavy rain in the metro area and up to the north. Here's that leading edge, though. You see that stretching from Dawson County through Forsyth County there and over Lake Lanier, the leading edge into areas of Gwinnett County, Rockdale County, also into parts of Newton County, moving down to Butts County. That's where we had the latest severe thunderstorm warnings. Those expired a little bit earlier, and no new warnings are being issued. But folks on the south side, just be aware, you've got the heavy rain and some winds. The winds are just not up to severe limits right now. They're 40 to 50 miles an hour rather than over 58 and 60 miles an hour to be severe there. There's that leading edge about to move into Covington out I-20, also over toward Flavilla and moving toward Barnesville, that heavier rain pushing through. Here in Atlanta, we see this line that moved through earlier. That's the heavy rain and that leading edge going to the east. Not as strong to the north of us right now, but still left behind that leading edge. We still have some heavier rain here. There you can see Lawrenceville down toward Covington, that heavy rain, and on the north side, still some good scattered showers around there as well. We did have numerous tornado warnings earlier over in West Georgia. We're beginning to get some reports in on damage with that. Gilat Malamed right now is in our 11 Alive weather impact tracker. Gilat, when we saw you earlier, you were headed toward an area for some potential damage. What have you found?
Yeah, we have found that damaged trees blocking the road here on Redbud Trail, and crews are working to put back up the power lines that these trees knocked down here. This is a little bit east of Highway 29 in Newnan. These crews arrived just about 10 minutes or so ago, but you could see the road is blocked here. They're telling people to use Hawthorne Drive as a workaround. So some of these smaller limbs and trees are down, but then of course that larger tree there in the middle of the road knocking down those power lines as well. This is not the only report of downed trees that we're hearing in Coweta County. We heard reports of trees down around Dart Road and Herring, so we'll also be looking at some of those other areas as crews work to put back up that power line here on Redbud Trail.
All right, Gilat, thank you so much for that. We're also hearing about some damage in the southern parts of Carroll County near Roopville as well. We'll be able to hopefully check that out a little bit later for you, too. The severe thunderstorm watch is still in effect until 9 o'clock. I was telling you earlier that I was expecting at any time the National Weather Service may remove some of these counties, especially on the west side. I just messaged them, and they said they will be removing some of these counties on the west side soon, but they'll still keep a lot of these down in central Georgia and over to the east, and we'll see if that's going to last all the way until 9 o'clock as that leading edge continues to move on through. This is our tower cam at Arizona Avenue. I wanted to show you this because our tower is way up in the sky and it's covered by the clouds. You can barely see the tops of the skyscrapers there as we have that low cloud cover. The cool air coming in, that wedge, that northeast flow, that is what is kind of zapping some of the energy out of these storms. Now, when those storms came through LaGrange earlier, we had temperatures that were in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. It's still 77 in Thomaston right now. I think when the new temperature comes in at 5 o'clock, that temperature is going to be lower with the rain-cooled air. But it's because of this cool air north and east. When those storms moved into that, it helped kind of take away some of the severity of them. Right now, you can see that wedge kind of wearing away. Now tonight will still be in the 60s here, by tomorrow morning in the 60s, but that wedge moves away, and look at this, we get back up to the upper 70s to around 80 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. So here's your forecast for the extended period. We're going to hold on to lower rain chances Wednesday and Thursday at 30%. I think we'll have a lot more dry hours on Wednesday and Thursday, back to a 40% chance Friday, still crossing our fingers that most of the weekend looks good, only a 20% chance for a shower Sunday, and then warming Monday and Tuesday, 84 Monday, upper 80s here by Tuesday.